Hi there. So I'm continuing my task of obtaining a single copy of each skill book in Skyrim. In this video I'll be concentrating on the block skill books, and I'll be collecting them in the order Warrior, Deathblow of Abernanit, Battle of Red Mountain, A Dance in Fire Volume 2, and finally The Mirror. You can see I'm starting at Riverwood. And for a copy of the Warrior, I'm going to head south up into the mountains to an unmarked bandit camp. In case this is troublesome for people to locate, you can also get a copy of this at Fort Castav in the captain's quarters. You will also come across a copy if you do the companion's quest line in Driftshade. But hopefully people will be able to reach this spot quite easily. I don't normally play in third person, but I think it's probably best to identify this track up into the mountains. I cleared the bandits out earlier, so there'll be no combat. I will go back to the map once we hit the location. And here we are. I forgot where the book was then for a moment. Started to get a little bit worried. So that's that one out of the way. Next we're on to Deathblow of Abernanit, and for this we need to fast travel to Whiterun. The block skill books are actually quite easy to obtain compared to some of the other ones. Although the block skill is probably one of the easiest skills to raise as well. It is quite tedious and time consuming, but all you need to do really is stand in front of a giant and let him beat you with his club until you get the level that you want. Right, so we're in the Hall of the Dead, and we just need to enter the catacombs. There'll be some simple combat. And there we have our second book. Right, and the next book, The Battle of Red Mountain. We need to travel to Redwater Den, which is close by Faldar's Tooth, Heartwood Mill, Boulder Fall Cave. You can also collect this if you do the Breaking Dawn Daedric quest. It is inside the Kilcreath ruins under the statue to Meridia.
Oh, such colors.
There we are, simple as that. Right on the table, we can take that. None of these are classed as stealing, by the way, for anybody that may be a concern. The next book, A Dancing Fire Volume 2, we need to travel to Traitor's Post outside of Windhelm. I usually try and provide alternatives for each of the skill books, but some of these are so straightforward that there's not a lot of point really. And there he is, book number 4. And for our final book, we are travelling to Forsaken Cave, which most experienced players will recognise as the location for the White File quest. Incidentally, for anybody that has Endraheim unlocked, you can skip Forsaken Cave altogether and just head to Endraheim. There is a copy of the mirror in the back room. So for those people that can do that, I'll say goodbye, and I hope this video has been helpful. I'll be able to race through the combat quite easily. This character is boosted especially for making walkthrough videos, so the combat's not going to be any kind of challenge. I think my bound sword does about 1,000 damage. And here we are, our final book, The Mirror. So let's just have a quick look at the inventory. So there we are, all 5 of the skill books with no stolen tags. So I hope that's been useful for people, and hopefully you'll join me for the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.